Man, I really wish I knew what time it is, but I don't have a watch. Like, what am I supposed to do? Wait. I do know what time it is. It's time to kick ass and play video games. And I'm all out of video games. Except I'm not. I got plenty more to play. But anyway, it's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of fucking gum. Yeah. We're talking about motherfucking Duke Nukem, motherfucker. Duke Nukem! And not even for the PC, this is for the fucking PS4. Ain't forever. Get that shit out of here. We don't want to play Duke Nukem forever. We're talking about Duke Nukem 3D, the realest of real Duke Nukems. This is the Duke Nukem to end all Duke Nukem. This is the fucking Duke Nukem game that is Duke Nukem. This is the Duke Nukem game, Like, I don't know how else to say that. This is the definitive Duke Nukem game. It's Duke Nukem 3D. But you know what? He's had a kind of a shit time when it's come to, like, console ports or whatever. So, like, I've got, like, the Saturn one. It's alright. It's kind of controls not that great. But guess what? This one controls awesome. It's all of Duke Nukem 3D, just like you always wanted, on PS4. And there's even more. There's more. There's, like, 7 extra missions in this Episode 5 that's exclusive to this, as far as I know. Which is awesome. It's great. Episode 5 is great, and you should definitely... It's called Alien World Order or whatever, and you, like, go to all these places. You go to, like, France and stuff, and there's you go to Britain, there's, like, a TARDIS and stuff, and you get all sorts of new Duke Nukem lines and stuff. It's great. I mean, it's surprising. Gearbox made this. Like, they made a whole new set of levels for this, and, like, it's the whole game plus these new levels. And it's just great. And there's a new enemy too. It's like a flamethrower guy, and you can get a flamethrower off of him or whatever. It's pretty insane. But yeah, the last 5 levels are pretty cool. They're really good actually. Or the last 7 levels of the new episode 5 is what I was talking about. And of course, how is the original game? It's great. It still holds up great. All of this stuff is there. Chapter 4 or mission. Episode 4, I guess, is a little slow at times, and it's a little convoluted. That's definitely the thing I liked about the newest episode that they made. Was it was pretty straightforward, and there's a lot of running and gunning, and it's the right balance of challenge, and they have puzzles in there and stuff, but it's like they're kind of like reasonable puzzles. Like the other ones are kind of like they're kind of convoluted, and you don't always know what's going on. Mostly in Chapter 4 or Episode 4, that is. But outside of that, like the first 3, I feel like episodes of this game are really good, and then Episode 4 is good sometimes. It's like half and half good. Like half of it's just really convoluted and way too hard, and then the other half is just like or confusing, just like really you don't know where you're going kind of thing. Other than that though, the other half of that is great though. Like it's good though. It's still. Episode 4 is still good. It's just it has these like really big levels that I don't know. They weren't. I don't feel like I don't think that they were part of the original game. I think it was just the original 3 episodes, and then they did Episode 4. It feels like its own sort of thing. But I don't know. I haven't looked into that. But anyway, so but the first 3 episodes are great. They're all the classic Duke. You get all the lines, you get all the weapons, all that stuff. It's all great, and then. You get to, like I said, Episode 5 is good. There's nothing like it, man. You run around. This is one of the classic 90s shooters. You get all these cool weapons. Your shotgun feels awesome. Even your pistol feels awesome. You get these like this chain gun that feels awesome, and you get like a rocket launcher that's awesome, and they call it this thing called the Devastator, and it's like these 2 rocket launchers, and he shoots like a bazillion rockets at the guy. It's crazy. It's a freeze gun where you like freeze him and like shatter him. You get your foot, you can just fucking kick him, like boom, Mighty Foot it's called. So yeah, it's awesome. It all feels like really good to like kick, and it's really aesthetically cool. It's aesthetically a really like 90s aesthetic, which I really enjoy. Like it's a 90s aesthetic that still really holds up, just like Doom kind of does, and it's all like HD textures and resolutions and stuff, and it's funny because if there's one mode where you can activate it where it's like if you look at the guys from a certain angle, it's like they're they're actually flat because like just because of how they're designed in the world or whatever. But yeah, but for the most part, it's really good and it's really great. And I only played it on like the second difficulty up. Like it wasn't piece of cake. It was Let's Rock or whatever. So like I felt the challenge was fair. You know, for the most part, other than some of the convoluted puzzles, the challenge was really fair. And it was just a lot of fun. It was the right amount of enemies and challenge and fun. And the biggest part of this, there's this feature every time you die, and some people might, it makes it too easy, but it's like, no, fuck you. This game has a lot of bullshit in it, which is fine. It's like 90s bullshit, and you can get around it by this thing. If you die, when you die, you get a thing where you have it's like a YouTube video. You have the whole fucking level there. It'll tell you how long you've been playing the level, like 6 minutes or whatever, let's say, and you can go back to minute 3 if you want. You can go back to minute 2 if you... Minute 1, you can start the whole fucking level over if you want, but you can go to any second, seconds before you died, and you just rewind, and there you are, and you're there again. It's great. It's so good. Like, I don't care if that breaks the game. For me, that is really good. Like, that makes this game so much better, like, just to do that. So it's a really great feature in my mind. So yeah, man, Duke Nukem Duke Nukem Forever. Get that shit out of here. Duke Nukem 3D World Tour Edition, made by Gearbox. It's surprising that they made it because after 3D, I'm doing it again. After Forever, it's like you think they would have just kind of gave up on Duke Nukem. I'm glad this came out. I bought this for like $10 fucking, and this was like a great $10. I'm so glad I got this. This is a definitive Duke Nukem like thing here for his 20th anniversary. Duke Nukem World Tour 3D edition. Fucking get it now at a GameStop near you or Disc Replay. You probably don't have Disc Replay. That's where I got it for $10. But anyways, it's a great game. I'll give it a 8.5 out of 10. JZNES saying, stick around, keep it classic, and I'll see you in the next review. JZ out. Oh shit, my boss isn't even